Hi-yo, it's Rico. No, I'm kidding. I just watched the video that I posted last. It's gonna be linked in the description. I'm laying in bed. It's probably like 8 or 9 at night. Um, I want to talk about apps like Noom. I've never had Noom, and this is not me shitting on them. But people want to lose weight. Okay, people want to lose weight, and it's talking about it being psychological, which I do believe it is psychological because if you don't fix what's going on up here, your weight is not going to stay off. You're going to keep doing whatever it is that you're doing, uh, and eating the way that you were eating because the chances are, my personal opinion is a lot of us develop the eating habits we have, whether they are good or bad, when we are younger. I know personally the way that I eat has always been the way that I've eaten, and I will admit I eat a little bit of everything. Sometimes I eat really poorly, and sometimes I eat vegetables and meat and fruit, and it's really good. But because I have that type of diet, it's all over the place. It's scattered. I don't think my body can get used to it. But there's also days where I barely eat anything, and then there's days where I eat way too much. Another thing, body can't get used to that. But I've started taking a probiotic, just in case there is something going on with my digestive tract. It's supposed to get rid of the bad bacteria, and I had the shits today, so we'll see. Like, I also want to just go about it the right way. If I lose weight, I don't want to rush into it. I don't want to get discouraged as easily as I had in the past. But I'm also not going to pay $50 for an app that's on my phone. Noom, I'm not going to. That's what it was the last time I looked into it. Because I honestly thought about it. I thought about Noom, and then I was like, oh, it costs money. And then I was like, well, I wonder how much it. Never mind, $50 now. And I respect what they're doing. I respect that they're trying to help people lose weight by finding out what triggers them, mentally. But I think that there's a lot of ways you can lose weight, and no one way is right for everybody. And imagine you pay $50 a month for 2 years trying to lose weight, and you only lose like 12 pounds or something. Technically, it worked because you lost weight, but technically, and that's my favorite thing about things that you have to pay for that are supposed to have some kind of result at the end of them. What do they always say? Results may vary. Results may vary. Like, they'll put a guarantee that it'll work in the ad for it, but then when it doesn't work, they say, oh, results may vary. Bitch, what kind of shit? I don't know. I've also recently I watched Hannah Montana, the series, to completion recently, like a week ago. And I think I like it because there's parts of it that remind me of like all that because it was a family show, it was a sitcom, but there's also like weird wacky stunts and like special effects. Like there's times where I'll give you an example. If you've never watched Hannah Montana but you've watched Mad TV or all that, you know how when they go to pick somebody up and the person cannot pick up the person, they use like a stuffing doll that's dressed up as the person. Well, there was an episode where Hannah Montana's bodyguard, um, Roxy, goes to pick up her dad and carry him. And this is Billy Ray Cyrus, and Roxy is this short lady. And she actually ends up swinging like a stuffed, doll over her shoulder and running up the stairs with it. But it's dressed like him, and its legs and arms are flailing everywhere, and you just hear his voice that's obviously pre recorded going, yeah! And it's funny, and it reminds me of things like that. And I think that's why I like it. But it's also something that I watched during a period of my life where it wasn't as stressful. It wasn't as. So, if you're gonna pick on me for watching Hannah Montana, fine. But, what is a show that you watch and will watch no matter what because it's something that is the same kind of energy for you? Like, it reminds you, and yes, I am in bed. I'm in bed. Get mad at me. Call me fucking lazy. I don't care. But what is a show, a movie, whatever, that you will watch to calm down either at night or just in general because it's something that you watched when you were younger or during a period of your life that wasn't as stressful, and now when you watch it, it's kind of relaxing. And I know there is the whole, like, if you watch something you already know the outcome of, it will kind of ease your anxiety because you already know how it's going to end. But what's your, like, show or go to? I look like shit. But that's the end of this video. I didn't want to make a really long video, but the video that's going to be linked in the description is the video I posted before this, and it's a little longer. It's not much longer. It's like 4 or 5 minutes longer, but it's meant to be comical. There is cursing, there is swearing, and I am talking about my hatred of the plus-size clothing community. Not the plus-size community, but the plus-size clothing community. I didn't even get into the fact of the prices. That's another thing I want to talk about real quick. Why is it, and I get it, someone's going to say, oh, it's extra fabric, but here's the thing. Let's say you buy fabric by foot, or by 2 feet, or by 3 foot sections, okay? You're going to have to buy more of that fabric to make your smalls, your mediums, and your larges as well. So why are extra larges, extra larges, and extra larges like $5, $6, $7, $8 more sometimes? I'll wait. And in that case, why can't I go to even a place like Walmart and find a tank top that's the same? I've literally done this. Okay, it may not be the same brand and it may not be the exact same shirt, but I saw a tank top once that was for women that was pink or purple or something like that, and they wanted like $5 or $6 for it, right? And it was kind of smaller, but still the same like design overall as a tank top. There was no picture on it or anything. Then I went over to the men's section, and a tank top that was wider, made more sturdy, it was longer, thicker fabric, was like $3. I can't. I can't. I fucking can't. Anyways, I'm getting out of here. I'm getting off here. What is your comfort show, TV program, song, whatever it might be?